Brittany in northwestern France, the population of the traditional dairy cow breed, the Brittany, was very small. But this group of enthusiastic breeders, advisors and other experts, they came together and encouraged the maintenance, the breeding of this traditional breed. And this is linked with processing of the products and so on. So the conservation of the traditional breed gives farmers a new perspective, together with their other supporters in the value chain for dairy products.
This organization brings together 10 associations of endangered local Breton breeds. Breeders are all on small to medium-sized farms, mainly in organic agriculture. They have all the same motivation, which is maintain and develop local breeds, and showing that these breeds can be an answer to the environmental and economic contexts in Brittany. We have 4 cows: Bretonne Pinot Noir, Nantaise, Armoricaine and Froment du Léon. We also have a goat breed, Chèvre des Fossés, and we have 2 local sheep, Lande de Bretagne and Belle-Île. Our project wanted to show that bring local breeds in the farms where they were living before is a good answer to our challenges. First of all, our environmental challenge. At this time, the intensive agriculture model has come under an increasing criticism, especially breeding. In Brittany, the search for a new breeding model is booming, driven by an urgent environmental and economic context and a strong societal demand. The farmers of the Brittany Federation of Local Breeds wanted to participate to this reflection, and showing that local breeds can be an answer to these challenges, may be a way to sustain this domestic biodiversity. But breeders are still working in a context where the knowledges related to the specificities of local breeds almost do not exist.
When we started our product, one of the main issues was that all the agricultural organizations we met didn't have any data and any info regarding our local breeds. So they couldn't give us any advice to start our business. This was one of the problems.
Our experience is inspiring because we have put farmers in the center of the project.
We're young farmers, we were starting, and meeting other young farmers with local breeds, meeting farmers that have been working for more than 10 years with these breeds, was another way for us to collect information, and it was really helpful to start.
Whole project was developed with lots of partners, researchers, farmers, technical institutes.
I study livestock farming systems, especially concerning local breeds. I joined the research team of this project 3 years ago. We proposed and conducted an approach to design a collective innovation.
It is innovative because we have used KCP method, knowledge design production, generally used in industry to develop things that do not exist.
It is divided in 3 steps. The first step is to make knowledge exchange. The second one is conception of novel ideas. And the third one is production of tools or organization designed in step 2. Practically, for step 1, we brought together a diversity of actors, breeders, development officers or banks. Each one of them talked about their experiences and difficulties. For step 2, breeders worked in subgroups to imagine diverse solutions to produce references that have to be non-normative. The groups imagined 19 solutions, and at the end we worked on 4 solutions.
The first novelty is to have and give access to references on the conduct of local Breton breeds.
The second is more original, is an organization for experienced breeders to mentor a project of settled farm. Third solution was to produce data sheets explaining certain techniques for breeders. And another one was installation stories, a sort of testimonies. Farmers explain their installation in different steps.
Our project can be inspiring for other local breeds in Europe because from nothing we created references.
Innovation design method, which is called KCP. A principle, an important principle is to put these different actors together. So for the research team of the project, it was an important way to innovate.
There are local breeds everywhere, all over the country, all over Europe. I think it would be interesting for each place to make sure these breeds keep on going.
Local breeds are also important for the identity of our region, and they express this identity by the product. I mean the milk and also the meat. You have different tastes of this product.
These local breeds have got typical products attached to them, meaning with our cow, the Bretonne Pinoire, there's the Gouelle, which is the typical Bretonne Pinoire product, a kind of yogurt. If we get rid of the Bretonne Pinoire, we get rid of this product as well. It totally disappears. It's something that has been produced for decades. We can't let it disappear.
For example, the milk composition is very different from the other breeds, I mean the classical breeds. There is a specificity by the chemical composition. For example, one of our local breed have milk very yellow because its specificity take all the omega-3 in the grass. You can see the milk is very yellow and even orange. And when you taste it, it's very different.
We decided to raise Bretonne Pinoire, this local breed, because we are from this country here, this center of Brittany. This cow comes from here, so who else than us can raise this kind of animals? Other than that, it's a cow that is capable of producing a rich milk and very useful for transformation to make cheese and our local products.
There are some farmers of the Brittany Federation that they want to develop the recognition of this product by an European recognition.
Well, if I have one message to say to other farmers all over Europe, I would say wherever you come from, you have local breeds, you have local products, and it's our responsibility to make sure these breeds keep on living. It's our job. Keeping these local breeds alive is also another way to keep this gastronomical identity alive. It's one issue to feed the planet, it's another issue to feed the planet with various products. We don't want to eat the same thing all over the planet. We've got nice products here, I'm sure there are nice products elsewhere in Europe.